Jesus here. Have a brand new UU team based around Trick Room. It looks painfully obvious with the 3 to 4 core Trick Room members, which is Porygon Z, Kofag, Azumarill, and Bronzong. And I thought I'd just throw Banette in there for shits and giggles, figuring, hey, maybe you won't realize I'll Trick Room Destiny Bond you. Who knows? You never know. Anyway, I threw him in there just for something different. I mean, he has pretty powerful attack stat as well. It's something like 115, so I can still hit really hard on stuff with Foul Play and Shadow Claw. So this man has as you can see, I'm also the gentleman over there on the other side of the battle screen, and this man has some threats on his team. As we could see, Raikou, actually on my team, Raikou isn't a problem whatsoever to my team, but Heracross could give us some trouble, except we don't really care about him because we have Kofagris. Never mind. I don't know, my team actually matches up really well against his team, and I kind of wall Crobat as well, and Nidoking is going to have some trouble as well. So anyways, let's get into the battle. As he leads Crobat, I decided to lead Porygon Z just because I thought he would lead Gligar, and he doesn't lead Gligar, so I just go into Kofagris. I'm like, oh, so many defense EVs, but no, I'm offensive, and I believe I only carry about half EVs in defense, so that does way too much, so he's obviously banded. So I figured, hey, Bronzong, just take that hit like a champion, and this gives me a free turn to set up my entry hazards, which is going to be very useful against Crobat and Weevil. Definitely gonna stunt the life of Weevil, which is always painful because they're usually carrying Life Orb, adding more 10%. So he decides he's just gonna T-Bolt me. He decides he's gonna get that 10% luck in there and paralyze me. But I'm a Bronzong, so I'm like, I like paralyzation. So I'm just gonna hit him with a big EQ as he hits me with another T-Bolt, and I'm kind of thinking, you know, what are you gonna do? He doesn't even decide to set up a substitute because he's got that lefties on there, so I figure he probably has it. But instead he just decides to keep attacking, goes for another T-Bolt as I go into Porygon Z, figuring that he would want to switch the hell out there, but he doesn't. So I just say, hey, meet my Tri-Attack, which would have hit his whole team very nicely. And Nidoking comes in here and I just blast him a frosty beam of ice right through his veins, right to the core. So I'm a bit afraid of the pursuit, but I don't really care, as I just decided to sacrifice Bronzong right here because, in all honesty, he could only, well, he could have actually taken 2 hits from Crobat, which is fine. So I just decided to send in Banette because I figure I can just set my Trick Room up and Azumarill can finish the dirty deeds in this battle. As he takes me out with the Ice Shard, I obviously click the Destiny Bond, even though I kind of figured Ice Shard was going to outspeed me, but it's okay because I have Azumarill, the beast, the man with a squiggly ball tail, with the dots, with a huge waterfall that not even Heracross wants to take, he says, as Heracross goes down Oko to a Heracross from Azumarill. Look out. Gligar super effective. The difference between bulky and not bulky, Gligar takes a super effective choice of Banded Waterfall as he proceeds to attempt to take me out, but I kind of say, hey, I'll just take you out instead. So at this point I kind of figure, hey, Crobat's pretty weak, I'm gonna die to Brave Bird, so I don't really want to do that because I want Azumarill to finish the job off. So I end up sacrificing Kofagris, which was a bit unnecessary. But then I decided, hey, Raikou, you need to get a damn kill. You're full health, you can take a Brave Bird. As he does, takes it for 50%. And that finishes him off with a big T-Bolt. Well, that's a good battle there, McGowan. And as you can see, my crazy new team somehow, some way managed to win me the battle. But anyway, I kind of have a thing about trying to figure out how Destiny Bond works. It's really interesting. I figured that sometimes it takes you down, sometimes it doesn't, but there'll be more of that to come and a new special thing coming on later on. So later, I'm out of here. Oh, don't delete.